Hey everyone, the elevator has stopped. They are putting up hay today. How my saddle looks so bad from this angle. I even fixed it already. So today we are working on some TRT method stuff with the draft horse, some groundwork stuff. We'll review the mounting exercise, but since she's been so successful with that, I doubt she'll really need a lot of it. and then we'll do some riding because I found out we have a show in 2 weeks. Surprise! So I'm excited for that. That'll be fun with her, to get her out and to just get some exposure before the fair season in a few months. So really exciting, and we'll get into it. So we are first going to start with the turning exercises that we were doing or have been doing, where she turns off the hind end, the front end, both directions, and then the hind end again. So we'll do that, and then I'm supposed to do some sort of method with the reins being close to where I would hold them while I'm riding her or something like that, and then help that transition into riding. I've been struggling with that video, so we'll see how it goes. Now you're supposed to... Good girl. Good. Okay, almost. Oh. Now you're supposed to go up this. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Yay. Good girl. Well done. Okay. So now I'll do it with trying to hold the reins where I would, you can see her head where I would if I'm riding. So I guess we'll try with the reins over her head. That's how it was in the video. Even though I'm tall, she's even taller. So I feel like she's getting close to 18 hands. Like, she was supposed to be 17.3 as of last year, but I'm 5'10". Yeah, I feel like she's 18 hands now, which is now the biggest horse that I've ridden. Okay, come on. We're gonna try something. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Okay, so now it's supposed to be... Oh, no. You're smart, but come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I know they're running. It's okay. Okay, so now you're supposed to back up. Good girl. Come in. Come on, back. Back. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Okay, this way. Not wrong one. Ooh, there's something right here bleeding. Okay, well, I mean, I was backed up. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Oh, I know. Yeah, okay. She's just standing. You can see her. She's just standing by the block over there. Guess I'll just leave her there. Good girl. Perfect. Excellent. Woo, that was scary. Hey. You're not close enough. Okay, we'll do it again. Come on. Cherie. Come on. So, as you guys see, I took off the pad because one of the times that I got on with the half pad on, it slid completely to the side and I had to readjust everything. It was a complete disaster, but it was really long, so I ended up cutting it out. But she was definitely very confused after doing that, and restarting definitely was something she was not used to, because all of the other times I had gotten on and then we continued, I'd never gotten on, gotten off, gotten back on. That's not something I don't think she's really ever experienced, or at least not very much. So she was confused, but that's good for her. You know, it was a good learning experience. And yeah, and then we worked it out. So oh, I didn't even talk about this. That's the TRT mounting method that I was working her through. And then here, I'm basically just talking to myself, but I am trying to get her to do similar exercises to what we did on the ground, with moving off of pressure either sideways with her legs, like stepping underneath. Underneath herself, or then the front legs she's supposed to like turn and back up. Of course, it looks amazing in the training videos, and it looks really rough in these, but that's okay.
Good girl. Good. Good girl. Okay, so let's try the other one. Good. And then turn a little. Good girl. Good. Okay.
So now I'm finally on, and we are walking, and I walked her both directions a bunch. I start off with a lot of just letting her stretch out and relax into it first, and then slowly start to pull her together more. I'm not still asking her for any real frame, you would call it. Like, I don't need her to go like that yet. Eventually it would be great to get her to that point, but she's only 5 and she's not strong enough for that. So it's important to not ask horses to hold their head in really tight or simulate a frame when they don't have the full strength in their whole body to hold it, because it actually uses a lot of their abdominal muscles and a lot of hind end. So my goal with her is a lot of going forward off the leg, because that's the first step that you really want to bring a horse together, is that they're moving forward animatedly and engaged throughout the body, and that there's connection to the hand, but there's also a response to the hind end. So that's what I'm kind of asking for here. You can see she's kind of responding to the question, thinking about it, swishing her tail, and that's fine. Like, it's okay for her to react to that, to think about it, but she also really likes a lot of contact in the hand. She's not nearly as heavy this year as she was in the past 2, but it felt like I was holding up her entire neck and head when I was riding her in the past years, because she was not strong enough to hold that whole front end up. So it was definitely a good arm workout. But then I did some posting trot, a lot of sitting trot. I explained that why later in the video.
because it just felt a lot more balanced to work with her that way. I also did a lot of work trotting to the left because that's her weaker side. She has a harder time turning. So there's a lot to the left, not nearly as much to the right, because we're just trying to balance her back out and strengthen her right side, actually, because that's where she has a little bit less muscle and the saddle tends to slip away from.
Good girl. That was an awesome turn. You're doing good. Good. You had it. Don't knock your toe. Good girl. Now you can walk out. Ugh. Whew, okay. So that was pretty good. I decided to just do sit trot with her today because posting seemed to throw her off balance of where I wanted her to balance, especially in this back corner. It's not on camera, you can't really see it. I'll have to put it in a different angle so you can see how she's unbalanced, especially going to the left in that far corner. It goes ever so slightly downhill, and so to balance that, she throws her head to the outside to turn, like up and out. And I want her to be able to still bend around the turn and balance that way instead of incorrectly. So I was sitting trot the whole time because she's balanced in the walk. We don't have any problems with that. Let me get it. For the most part. But the trot, she still is out of balance. So I figured, let me try sitting trot to see if that would be any better, and that did seem to help her a lot, both directions. And then I eventually did that without my stirrups too, so that way I didn't have to worry about keeping my stirrups while sitting trot. It's also a really great exercise for your seat and your balance and your strength too, so that worked out well. This has now been longer than I expected, and I've got to go to a festival. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye.